Hi, welcome to this unboxing video for Uprising Curse of the Last Emperor. This is a game for 1 to 4 players that takes around 120 minutes to 240 minutes, ages 13 and up, and weight 3.8 out of 5. The designers are Cornelius Kremin, Paul Mazur, Dirk Sommer, and the game is published by Nemesis Games. This is the second printing of the game. Together with the extra expansions and goodies, I'm going to have the opportunity to show off everything together with you. The game falls under the categories of strategy games, thematic games with vibes of civilization, economic, fantasy, and dice. The main mechanisms used in the game, among others, are action points, area majority influence, cooperative game, dice rolling, dice icon resolution, modular board, and variable player powers. Again, this is a second printing of the game. It's a very interesting game. It's extremely beautiful with a laser cut colorful standees for the different heroes and monsters. Uprising Curse of the Last Emperor is strategically challenging and fully cooperative board game for 1 to 4 players, set in a deeply immersive post-apocalyptic dark fantasy setting. As the known world is about to end, the players take over the role of a great hero to lead their faction through these dark times. The next thing that I want to mention here is that the game is a 4x cooperative game played against 2 asymmetric enemy factions controlled by the game itself, Chaos and the Empire. You have to explore the wasteland, expand your dominion, exploit the resources of the liberated territories, and exterminate the legions and hordes around you. Every game tells a completely different story due to the modular board, asymmetric factions, and huge variety of different events. The game ends after 4 chapters, and if you have not collected more victory points than Chaos and the Empire, the world will truly end. Extremely fascinating game with all these aspects and a 4x element on top of that. So very much looking forward to open and see everything. So we have Titans of the First Age, the Arc Nemesis expansion, the quite heavy boxes. We have the deluxe faction trays, which you're going to see later on. The core game, the deluxe components, and the painted curse miniatures, which are absolutely gorgeous. I've just had an opportunity to glance and see inside the box. So let's start with the core game. It's a big box with beautiful dark fantasy art. I love it. So I like the prospect and the promise of the 4X. So let's open the game and see what's inside. So we start first of all with a safety notice, a bunch of punch boards. Okay, so let's start with unfolding the board first. This video is going to focus on components, materials, production, and aesthetics of the game. We're going to follow with a separate extensive how to play / review video and more material for the game, which we're going to release soon after. So this is the main board. I have to mention that the board is quite thick, matte printout, no glaring, and also good flat cardboard. So this is the main board. Okay. We have the 4 corners with skeleton and garrisons and terrain. Reminders. Yeah. Okay. This looks really nice, by the way. I like how this bluish background of the wasteland appears. Now let's go back to the rest of the boards. There are many boards in this game. The Imperial Graveyard and the Chaos Graveyard, and look at that. Again, this is a thick cardboard, and I love the background. It's brilliant, it's gorgeous. So let's set it aside for the moment so that I can start showing you off the rest of the boards, components, and so on. Okay, so next we have one more board, and this is a chapter track. Oh, this is really nice. This is a vertical one. It has a refresh phase, the event phase, the build phase, the action phase, the nemesis phase, the production phase, the scoring phase, and everything is reminded on the sidebar. And here are the 4 chapters of the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, slots for quests, for the quest deck. These are card holders and organizers for your cards. It looks really, really nice as well. So great stuff so far. Punch boards. Oh, look at that. I believe these are the factions of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, probably. The different types of tokens that they can be unexplored. From this side, unexplored sea tower, unexplored tiles, unexplored red tiles. Okay. Very much looking forward to give this one a try. I've heard so many good things about the game. So let's divide them first by categories, and then let's see them together. Again, this is a matte, thick cardboard. Is it black ore? Oh gosh. It looked really, really durable and sturdy and flat, and most probably this is black ore. This is the best material you can get for cardboard. Wow, excellent. I'm impressed even more now. Okay, so let's see all of the tiles now that we have them off the punch boards. First of all, look at this beautiful art. I'm loving it, really. I can't wait to start playing the game. Honestly, this looks fantastic. I like the art on the tiles. And credit to the publisher, they have a big amount of text giving a flavor for the location. I've never seen that before, and I really like it, to be honest. The icons are very easy to tell apart. Okay, so I'm just placing tiles there randomly, of course, just to show you how they're going to look visually. The capital. Okay. Sea tower. And these are beautiful. These are really beautiful tiles. Fantastic. Midnight tower. Z-guard and Hellhound tower. Okay, cool. So just placing everything here. Let's see some more. Prison, Plains of Ruin, Roof Guard, the volcano. These are beautiful tiles, very, very nice. Good looking tiles. I love what they have done with... Don't worry about the text, it's very easy to read. It may seem that it's too much crowded or populated. For me, it's clear. The Taurel Caravan Passage, Powfrost, Torment, Black Ice, Shadow Dawn, sorry, Grimfangs, Shriek of the Abyss, Haunted Hollows. These are, I should say, more to the frozen side of the Okay, of the area. They have a lot of icy locations. Okay. Netherwood, Tombs of the Elder Kings, Imperial Slave Mines, Fiolia, Stone Circle, Trollward, Duncanholm, Frosthall Pass, and Graveyard of the Armada. Oh, this is a really nice scene. Okay, so very, very much impressed with the looks of the tiles. They look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so that being said, let's quickly unbox the resources before going into the rest of the box. Okay, so unpunched all three different types of tokens over there. So let's move back into the main box. We have some player aids, nice and sturdy, which have the combat sequence: before combat, archery round, clash round, repeat clash after combat. And then you have the sequence and the terrain effects. No effect, for example, in the woods reroll up to 2 dice. In the swamp replace red with white, etc. So really cool. And then you have placing and activation. Place a legion, activate a legion, place garrisons, reinforce, place activation tokens, place a curse, place skeletons, activate skeletons, place a horde and activate horde. Okay, cool, very useful. Now, this is a rulebook, and wow, I have to admit, I haven't thought about this type of binding together the pages using the spiral, but it's really, really nice, to the degree that I wish more companies were doing it. It looks very, very easy to flip and read. Okay, so contents. These are the components of the game. We have 24 dice in 6 colors, various cards, legion cards, horde cards, quest cards, hero cards, as you can see, druid cards, item cards, feat cards, and then we have standees, the heroes, the Imperial Legion, the Chaos Horde. These are the two, let's say, enemies of the game. 48 standees, 20 activation tokens, 11 skeletons, 9 curse standees, and then we have 30 garrisons, 10 of each level. Walls, havens, and towers. A lot of tokens. This looks fantastic. So this is the setup. This is how you set up the game. For 2 factions, for 3 factions. Okay, how you build them up. And this is how you put the 2 side boards, one to the left and one to the right of the main board. That looks better. You can adjust the difficulty settings. And here's some basic concepts of the game. The rulebook talks about chapters and phases, factions, heroes, actions, hexes and resources, the combat, the hero dice. And you can resolve the icons. Red is for might, purple is for magic, blue is for lead, and the other 2 are for guile. Okay. Chapters and phases, the refresh phase, the events phase, the build phase, the actions phase, which is the main action of the game. Players take their actions, explore, heaven, market, quest. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Then it's the Nemesis phase, where the hordes of chaos return attacking and taking their turn. The production phase, where the economy of the game shines. Scoring phase, and then the combat explained, examples, combat sequence. We have this as a reminder. Very nice illustrated examples. Terrain types, walls and towers, the empire. Fantastic. Everything is really, really explained well, and there's a nice index at the end. So, wow. Wow. Great, great rulebook. I'm really stunned. Okay. One more tile. Okay. Then we have activation tokens. These are activation tokens, and again, these are black ore. I can't emphasize enough how great they feel in the hand. This is a matte finish, no glare print with extremely good thickness, nice weight, and very nice feel. Very, very, very good production in this game. Excellent. Then we have the targets, one for each legion. Okay. I believe there are also minis for this, if I'm not mistaken. This is a chapter tracker. Okay. And then we have the factions of the game. These are 4 factions, as you can see. Each one has their own board. We have the Mohyar Fallen Invaders, and I like the fact that you can read about them at the back. And this is their board. We have the Crow, the Forgotten Guardians. They look really, really scary. The blue stands for the Dukar, the Unbending Highlanders. They have a Viking vibe to them, really beautiful. And the black one stands for the Grun, the Nebulous Wanderers. They look like some kind of dark elves or something, but I really have to emphasize how much I like the art on this game. I didn't expect that it had such great art. Really, it's phenomenal. Phenomenal, truly. So, very well done so far. Now, let's go dive into the inner side box. So I like the fact that you have these corners, so you can secure the rule book and the faction board in the middle, and on top of that you place the boards. This is, it's not game trace, but it's very, very well done. So really, really cool. Okay, so we have the different standees. And another, the function component. So here we have the slot for the cards, and here you can have the standees. Okay, I'm going to take everything out. And I'm going to, for the moment, just empty the components, but I'm going to come back and assemble them. For the moment, I'm just going to show you the beautiful art, the fantastic art, I should say, on this. To the degree that now, when I see standees from cardboard, I would be thinking of Uprising. Really, these are beautiful, beautiful. I'm really impressed, really, really impressed. What they have done here, it's phenomenal with the quality. And look at how easy it is to put them in place, snap them in their bases, and you just use those. They have very good height and extremely beautiful colors. So look at these. Absolutely amazing. We've seen that one, and we've seen this one as well. Okay, cool. Let's continue for the sake of time to open everything. I like the fact that each faction has its own here's a slot for the cards, and once you assemble the standees, then the plastic standees, then you don't have to fix them again. Okay, so look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous, really. These are some kind of, I would say, more war-orientated tribe or faction. That's what they look like, visually at least. These are amazing. Then we have this faction. I need to get familiarized myself with the names. I'm going to play this game a lot. I'm loving what I see so far, and the fact that it's a 4X with a dark fantasy theme, with very, very involved phases and actions and paths to strategies and paths to victory, etc. Makes me excited, to be honest. And now I have a lot of miniatures game, but I never have the time or the extra money to paint them. I know that they look more beautiful when they're painted, but since I have a huge collection, most of my minis stay, unfortunately, not painted. But this is a fantastic solution if you can get color beautiful standees with beautiful art like this. It's a great alternative, if you ask me, to having minis and painted minis. So resource box, yeah, where you can take all these resources and place them there. Very, very easy to store. Okay, cool. One more resource box. So it's good to have two, one from each side. Now, let's see these heavens, 5 for each faction. So these are going to go again in the individual boxes of the factions. These look really nice. Okay, 5 for each of the players. Beautiful. They have nice detail. Okay. The same with just different color. And they're nice, very nice. Okay. Then let's take these out. Beautiful box. Okay, they have details on what you find: walls and towers, activation tokens and targets, threat trackers, curses, skeletons and hordes, and garrisons and legions. So everything really is very well thought in this game. I'm extremely stunned with the production. It's off the charts. Look at these custom dice. Awesome. And I think there's one more pack. There's another additional dice pack included in the all-in, so you can have more dice. Okay. Moving on. These are some nice chunky tokens printed. And these belong to the different two game factions, yeah, the enemy. Okay. We have action points. And these are some huge tarot size cards and some items. And again, you can see in the back, in the bottom of the trays, that there are printouts for actually engravings for what goes where. Wow. So these are the walls and towers. These are the walls. They look very, very nice. And these are the towers here. Custom detailed minis for the towers. So suppose it goes like that. Yeah. These are the 15 thread trackers. You have the thread here, like a tentacle. Yeah, cool. Then we have the garrisons. Wow. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. And then you have the tops for these. This goes somehow like that. Yeah. And you have the garrison completed. So this looks amazing. And this is just so far we're only talking about the core of the game. Yeah. Then we have the enemies. We have the Imperial Legion standees, which are these. Look at that, the Imperial Guard. Okay. And then we have the Chaos Horde standees, the second game faction, which are these here. And these you just assemble them once and that's it. Okay, cool. Very nice. Absolutely amazing. Then we have the skeletons and the curses. Okay, so let's see, these are the skeletons and these are the curses. But now for the curses specifically, I just want to use the opportunity to open the painted curse miniatures, which is this box here. Let's see what's inside, because obviously it replaces these curses. Wow. Wow. You're joking, right? Come on. Look at that. Look at that. So you have 9 of those. And they are absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. I'm just throwing boxes behind me all the time. But this is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Still, many things to cover here. Because we also have this, which finishes the top of the garrison, which once you place it, let me show you, you can also add this, and then this completes the garrison like that. So this is a complete garrison, three pieces. Wow. Okay, let's go and see the cards. First of all, a huge deck of item cards. Right over here. Let's see the quality of the cards. This is linen finish cardstock, great quality. Yeah. And these are different decks of cards. These are not only items. Let's separate them by decks. They also have a matte feel to them. Okay, so these are items. Nice iconography. Also very easy to distinguish the icons. The text is easy to read. No complaint there. On the contrary, they look very nice. Okay. All these are items. Okay. Cool. So, item deck. Oh. Accidentally, I placed the whole bunch of cards on the druid. The bottom one are actually for the druid cards. So let's see those. These are the druid cards. Okay. Cool. Then we have decks for the heroes, I believe. Yes. These are decks of cards for the heroes. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, because they look like they have the art and the colors from the faction art. So just briefly, I'm not going to focus on everything, just to show you some of the cards to get an idea on the anatomy. There are quite a few, as you can see. Okay, and we're still just in the core. No, I mean this game has so many things inside. Really, really, wow. And the last thing from the core game is this huge deck of cards with a tarot size, which has some player aids, dice distribution. Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful. And then we have quests, and they go on the quest board. Nice art. Ooh. Well, this was an opportunity to show off the beautiful art of the game. Look at that. They're all unique with different art. Fantastic. I love the way the quest cards look. These are brilliant. Vivid colors, great quality, a big ratio of the art versus the text and the stats and the icons. So very, very, very impressed with the quest cards. And these are the Legion, the Imperial Legion cards. This looks like a very, very intense AI for the game opponents, for the game itself. You're fighting against those two factions. The Chaos Horde is the second one. Okay. Beautiful. And then we have some hero cards, if I see correctly, yeah. And some event cards for each chapter, yeah. And this is nice because here you see some rules, some art, and some different things happening for the different chapters, making the game very, very thematic as well. Because the game does also try a lot on the thematic aspect of it. So all this amount is from the core game. Right, now let's quickly just show you the deluxe components, this small box, before going to the bigger boxes. the expansions. What we find inside is a very nice, luxurious pouch. Everything is packed extremely nice with their own insert. So I should highlight this. Capital marker. Then we have these wooden printed tiles, which actually are dual-sided, printed on both sides, and they are very, very, very luxurious. Okay, wow. These look like Splendor tokens, heavy, to replace, I believe, where were they? These tokens, yeah, these target tokens. This, I believe, replaces the chapter indicator. Okay, cool. Wow, these are activation tokens. Replacing those here. These. Oh my god. And here we have resources, replacing these wooden dual printed beautiful resources, replacing these here. Okay, I'm out of words, really. Amazing quality, amazing quality, really. Okay. Okay, cool. And this is the last one. And the denomination of 3. Okay, cool. And it comes in a beautiful also box with its own insert and tray. Right. Now, I still have too many things to show you. So one is the deluxe faction trays, which is this one. And here I was really surprised to see inside these huge dashboards where they have a slot for you to place your board here and keep your cards and your resources handy, and also your cards vertical, placed like that here. So this is amazing, amazing, really. Wow, gosh, this is fantastic. This really elevates the game on a whole new level, the gaming experience, because it makes it very easy to put and keep everything tidy next to you. Then I have a nice dice tray. With the logo of the game. Actually I have 2. Which you can also keep it inside the main box, but also you can click everything together so that you can assemble it, and it looks very, very posh. It's a nice solution because there is a lot of dice rolling as well, so why not do it in style? Yeah, cool. And it's very, very, very qualitative, really. Right, then I have two boxes to show you, and let me start first of all from the Uprising, the Arch Nemesis expansion. This is a heavy box. I'm going to try to take everything out here so that I can show you what's inside the Arch Nemesis. It comes with additional locations. Let me show you quickly the art. Okay. Treefoot Gate, the Black Spice, and the Ghost Monolith. Then there is a rulebook which explains the components. We have two more Chaos Horde standees, two Imperial Legion standees, the 3 Arch Nemesis standees, so introduces the Arch Nemesis like the big bosses, I suppose. 8 more heroes, 4-player boards, 1 for each faction. So these replace actually the, or are there new factions in there? Anyway, let's see, more cards. And then we have the breakdown of the anatomy of the cards, the story, the background, the last emperor, and here's the chapters. Oh, so here introduces story. So this is really nice, yeah. Because now on top of this you get the story for each chapter. So it looks like some kind of campaign expansion. The faction boards. So we have, oh, these are new factions actually. So there are 4 more factions. The Hawkwan Shadow Striders. Then we have the Rivagate Legion, the Black Brotherhood. The Tuatan, the Wave Singers, and last the Utuma, the Last Herd. Okay. And then you come with, as you can see, standees for the different factions. This is amazing, amazing content, really amazing content. Look at that. Okay, and the next thing that I should highlight are the different tokens for their metropolis. You see there are 3 more factions, right? But I counted 4 anyway. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the respective cards for the heroes. So wow, I love the variability and the replayability that it's included from the additional factions for sure. But to be honest, I'm also intrigued from the story for the chapters, because it looks like it introduces a story element on top of the rest of the theme. So this is the Arch Nemesis expansion, and then we have the Titans of the First Age, which I believe this is the newest expansion, if I'm not mistaken, which was introduced with the second printing, if I'm not mistaken. So some more locations: the Maelstrom, the Dorsloth, the Iron Capital, wow, the new Winterholm, the Netherse Capital, the Capital of Storms, looks like more options for capitals, the Obsidian Grave, and the Undernest. Some additional resources. Okay. Rulebook. Rulebook introduces 2 Legion standees, 2 Chaos Horde standees, 24 units and blade ships standee. So we have the blade ships now. 13 chaos banes and bug. Okay. And 13 imperial banes and bugs. So we have the banes. We have 2 player boards, one for each faction. More cards. So everything is explained here again. The advanced capitals, yeah, they look like more sophisticated capitals, so that's the terminology. Advanced capitals, new factions, adjusting the difficulty, and also you have story here as well. So wow, oh, look at this art. This is beautiful, and this is one of the best produced games in my collection so far. So these are the 2 boards. The Titans, Awoken Old Gods, and the Nether Sea Pirates. Okay, so these are pirates. And respectively, we have some more cards for them here. We have the bags that I showed you, the Banes, which are heavy, deluxe, Splendor style quality tokens. Okay. The same goes for the second faction of the game. Yeah. Oh, these are the blade ships. They look beautiful. Okay. And more tokens here. The mercenaries. Yeah. Last but not least, we have the additional markers plus some fancy new dice that I see here. Okay. These are very beautiful. Okay. And this will need to be rearranged so that we can store the factions in there. Okay. So, wow. Again, impressed with the content, with the options, and with the details that they come from this new expansion. But I'm going to start from the core. There's a ton of material here, really, so many things to explore. Very much looking forward to this. This must be one of my longest in length, duration unboxing videos, but you've seen how much content you have in this game, even in the core. So fantastic value. So very much looking forward to play the game and come back to cover it with more material and more thoughts on the game.